All right. So there's my audience. And I can start my speech. All right. The National Association of Music Merchants, also known as NAM, has provided us with an excellent example of the success of music education. The story is about a troubled teen. His name was Bruno Bello, who wasn't doing so well in school. His parents thought he had ADD, so they took him to a doctor to diagnose him. The doctor explained that he needed discipline, but a discipline that he likes, something that really challenges him. So it wasn't ADD. That's when Bruno decided to join the Community Opus Project in San Diego. He started to play cello, and ever since then he became an honor student, he made A's, and he showed a lot more potential. This is a prime example as to why we need to start to take action and start supporting music in our school systems. Many of us can relate to music and how it affected us through adolescent years. And this subject is important to myself because I was involved in the orchestra program, in the choir program. I was involved in the dance program and also the musical theater program. And I have also continued to study it throughout college. Through examples of educational success, emotional success, and also social, economic, environmental success, I hope I can persuade you to make the necessary steps to make our children and our future children have a choice of a strong music education in our system. All right, so Laura Lewis Brown, she is a journalist for PBS. She states that research has found that learning music facilitates learning other subjects and enhances skills children inevitably using other areas. So that means that not only children will be good in music, but they're going to be good in math, they're going to be good in reading, and they're also even be good in gym class. And you might think, why gym class? That's so opposite of music. And it's because whenever you play a musical instrument, you're not only playing music, but you're learning how to use your eyes, you're learning how to use your ears, you're learning how to use your small and large muscles. So that all incorporates physical activity as well. This also develops the multitasking and being able to do more than one thing at one time. Now, the biggest reason for music in schools and the most important to teachers would be the effect that it has on your IQ and your test scores. Music gives the ability to create children to be disciplined. They put 100% into their music, which gives them the ability to give 100% in other areas as well. Music is rewarding, so when they feel the reward of music, it also makes them curious, what other rewards can I get? So in other classes and schools, they'll be able to feel rewarded whenever they get an A in like their math class. They also learn spatial learning, and spatial learning has nothing to do with music necessarily, but it's going to create mathematicians, it's going to create engineering, it's going to create architects. The next thing would be they'll have a better memory. A lot of bands require their children to have the music memorized, and then I already mentioned disciplined students. Music, you have to practice and study hard and memorize, and all those things go together, making sure that this child is disciplined, and once a child is disciplined in one subject, usually they continue to be disciplined in other areas. It's a habit that they form. And then last but not least, it provides a challenge that a child can enjoy, like the story I gave about Bruno in the beginning. Higher quality music education in schools also equals a more enjoyable environment for the teachers there. So if you have a very good music program, usually the kids are very happy, they're able to express themselves, so they're doing well in other subjects, and the teachers are happy as well. So, now the NAM Foundation also says, according to Dr. Nina Kroos's work with the Harmony Project, students who are involved in music are not only more likely to graduate high school, but they are more likely to attend college as well, which is what we all hopefully want. The NAM Foundation also has found a connection between children and music expression. Some of these findings are they have a sense of belonging. They have the freedom to be themselves, which is very important to lots of teenagers, of course. It helps them cope in special difficult situations like peer pressures, drugs, anything bad that they need to kind of express themselves through. And they also long for a variety in musical education, which is what a lot of schools are lacking now. Instead of just having band class, there needs to be choir as well, or there needs to be an orchestra, there needs to be a band, so they can kind of choose what they want instead of being forced into just one general area. That way they can express even better. And then when they are committed to those ensembles, they are able to have their own kind of peer group that kind of helps them through school and like kind of gives them a support system. And then the next thing is that the social environmental success that they gain through music education. And an example of that is that music teaches children to be empathetic of other cultures. According to the Children's Music Workshop, respect of the races and culture develop at a younger age because of music and the diversity of music. And it also helps with teamwork, so when they're involved with those ensembles, they work all together, they get to learn with people who aren't of the same race or whatever culture, and they put that aside to learn music. It also helps language skills, which is one of the biggest things. It develops the left brain. So whenever it develops the left brain, they're able to create a better vocabulary. They're just able to speak better at a way younger. This is like even like little kids in like kindergarten who are learning about this stuff. So they can develop that vocabulary that's essential to develop through their society and their culture. So all of these examples bring me to the point that we need to keep encouraging our school systems to support music education. There are a tremendous amount of benefits from it that can make every child a well-rounded student. They become more in tune with themselves and their surroundings, becoming accepting of others and more disciplined to do better in school. And all I ask is that we all take the time, especially if you currently have a child in school, to donate to foundations that support music and even go as far as donating instruments to schools that can't afford their own. If we, as members of our community and our parents, start taking action, we can show our school systems that there is an importance in having music a part of our school systems. Music is all around us and helps express us feelings that we may not be able to talk about. And taking that away from a developing child can make a possible good and positive experience in school bad. So let's stand up, make our education system strong and well-rounded by helping our schools' music programs.
Yay!
Very good.
And now I gotta turn the camera to show that you're still here listening to me. There they are again. Awesome.